Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Vanguard. I wanted to give you guys a festive holiday reminder that things can always be worse here in the Call of Duty franchise. I don't think a lot of us remember how bad Vanguard was at launch. It was freaking terrible, so it kind of makes the problems that we have here in Black Ops 6 seem not nearly as bad, but that does not excuse all of the issues that we've been having, especially recently with the holiday season. So some news came out the other day that I meant to cover in yesterday's video, but it's a real busy time of year, 3 days until Christmas, and sometimes life gets in the way of content. So I wanted to cover it here today because it really does go to show that this festive Archie event that we have in Black Ops 6 is completely scuffed and was not even tested out by the developers. So like we've talked about in my previous videos, most of the COD devs are on vacation right now and won't be back until well into 2025, and right before they all signed out for the holiday, they pushed through a new event, and like so many other aspects of the game, it doesn't look like anybody did any actual testing. Random people got thousands of the event currency for no reason, which made the entire event last a total of 30 seconds. Meanwhile, people who did not get any currency added to their game had to grind the event, which was incredibly tedious. Countryman posted this to Twitter today, showing that he played an hour of zombies and only got 8 festive Archies, and you need 280 of them to unlock the Barrett 50 cal. Just do the math there, guys. That's literally 35 hours of zombies, if that's the only mode you play, to unlock the new sniper rifle. It's clear that Treyarch did not test this at all, or if they did, they don't care, but regardless, because of all the negative feedback and backlash, they decided to fix it. But instead of like fixing the event or speeding up the earn rate or making the event good, they just went with the laziest option possible. They announced that everybody is going to be getting all of the rewards from the event when it ends, but I feel like that was going to happen anyway. At least when it comes to the 50 cal, the gun just would have been added to the armory, just like all the other post-launch weapons that people missed. I imagine the same thing would be true of the 3-round burst mod. The Christmas stuff might not have stayed. If people missed it, maybe it would have went away forever, but holiday content is so time sensitive, you know, with the exception of certain summer skins or maybe Halloween themed stuff. Who is really running holiday cosmetics outside of that specific holiday or that specific month? The event ends on January 2nd, so everyone's going to get all the content on January 2nd, and do you think people are really going to be running around with something like the Rudolph weapon charm or the Archie's Season's Greetings emblem a week after Christmas ends? I really don't see that happening, and I don't know about you guys, but at least here in Pennsylvania, the start of January, I'm completely out of the Christmas spirit. You know, I'm no longer in a good holiday mood because the start of January around here essentially just means the start of 3 months of just sucky gray skies. The sun's still setting at 5 p.m. It's just gray and cold and dead and shitty all the time, and with Christmas behind us, I'm certainly not going to be in the Christmas spirit anymore, so this event was just scuffed right from the very beginning. And with the Siren 9mm fiasco that we had before this, I'm really wondering what else Treyarch might mess up when it comes to future updates or future events. What's important to remember here is that pre-launch, during their podcast, the Treyarch devs were asked if we were going to have weekly challenges or an aftermarket part system and basically all the really cool stuff that we had during Modern Warfare 3, which of course was developed by Sledgehammer Games. Well, their response was no. They've kind of given us aftermarket parts like the 3-round burst mod for the M4 as well as the compact submachine gun. Like, they're not exactly like aftermarket parts, but they do change up how the weapon performs, which I think is kind of neat. But they said no, there were not going to be weekly challenges or seasonal camos or anything like that, but instead they were going to be working really hard to give us cool rewards from their seasonal events when they come out. Well, when it comes to the Festive Frenzy, aside from the 50 cal, which was going to come out this season anyway, what did we really get? I mean, some emblems, some calling cards, a weapon charm, like nothing really crazy. We have a blueprint for the 9mm, and it's literally just a brown looking blueprint in the menu, though using it in game, it looks like it might have a slight glow effect to it. Like if you're in a really dark area, which is hard to find, by the way, I went to private matches trying to find like the darkest area I could find, and I realized we don't have a single nighttime map here in Black Ops 6. Actually kind of crazy, but if you go into like a really dark area, it might glow a little bit, but if you put a camo on it, it doesn't cover the entire blueprint. I don't know. It just seems like the developers aren't even trying right now, and it might be just them wanting to get done with work so they can enjoy their time off with their families, which is completely understandable, but the current state of Black Ops 6 is downright horrid. And again, it's not as bad as Vanguard was at launch, but still, the multiplayer has been really rough. People are leaving Warzone in droves. Even when we try to flee the zombies to actually enjoy ourselves and relax a little bit, Activision servers are just dying left and right. Like, I know this has happened to me a ton of times, and I saw these clips over on the Black Ops 6 subreddit today. The amount of people that are just straight up lagging out in zombies because of this notion that everything has to be online only is just crazy. Like, the servers simply cannot handle it. The tick rates suck, the stability sucks, the overall connective quality and the packet burst is just horrible, and it creates such an unfun experience. Like, the biggest issue for me with the game's multiplayer is I have to deal with skill-based matchmaking. Obviously, that affects every aspect of the Black Ops 6 multiplayer experience. So, no matter what, my teammates are typically going to be below average. The other team is going to be sweaty as hell. I'm going to have to carry my ass off if I want to have a chance at having a decent game or even possibly winning the game. And all the while I'm dealing with that, I also have to play the game on a super inconsistent connection. The 3D model animations don't even line up most of the time. I'm packet bursting and jittering around the map like I'm tweaking out on 30 shots of E. coli espresso. The multiplayer just feels so scuffed right now, and you can't go to zombies because the connectivity there is also pretty bad. I mean, most of the time you're good, but a lot of the time you can just randomly lag out for no reason and lose all of your progress. It's just crazy that all these issues that we had in a game like Vanguard, which was made back during freaking COVID for crying out loud, are still happening today. Nothing has gotten better when it comes to the matchmaking and the server connectivity, and that is why so many people are leaving the game right now. We may actually be witnessing, ladies and gentlemen, and we're getting the kind of conspiracy theory territory here, but I need you to hear me out on this. We might be witnessing the beginning of Activision finally getting their shit together, because at least according to Steam charts, 1/3 of the player base have stopped playing Call of Duty in general over the course of the last 30 days, and it's getting worse each and every day. Now, obviously, people are going to say Steam charts is not representative of the entire community and whatnot, but trends that happen on Steam are going to be the same trends that happen to greater or lesser extents on Battle.net, same with the Microsoft app, same with Xbox, same with PlayStation. Like, if something's happening on one platform, it's going to happen on other platforms as well. It may not be an exact one-to-one comparison, but the same trend is going to be true of every single platform, essentially. And you could blame things like Fortnite OG coming back, you could blame things like Marvel Rivals coming out, which is very fun, by the way, but you cannot excuse 1 out of every 3 Call of Duty players, not even just Black Ops 6, but Call of Duty players in general, have not played the game in the past month. And mind you, when we see Call of Duty, that's the Call of Duty HQ. The reason why we have the COD HQ to begin with is because Activision wants to hedge their bets, essentially, and always make themselves look good. So Call of Duty is representative of Black Ops 6, Warzone, Modern Warfare 3, and possibly even Modern Warfare 2. All of that gets wrapped up under the name, the umbrella Call of Duty. So they essentially have 4 games right there for people to jump on and play and enjoy and whatever. And even having 4 games all combined together, they still lost 1/3 of their player base over the course of the last month, and it's not even Christmas yet. It's only gotten worse and worse over the course of December, and this is certainly indicative of something really bad happening to the COD franchise, and it may finally be time for Activision to fix their shit, lest these numbers get even worse. And also, I feel fancy as fuck saying lest, but it doesn't have the same impact because, you know, I'm tongue-tied. But regardless, guys, the amount of people that have left Black Ops 6 over the course of the past month is insane. I shouldn't even say Black Ops 6. It's everything Call of Duty related. Warzone, Black Ops 6, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, all of that stuff, man. Everybody is leaving. The new holiday event is terrible. We have no idea when that Cleaver is supposed to be coming out. I've seen a lot of people actually wondering where the hell that thing's supposed to be. I imagine there's going to be another short little event that doesn't work that's going to release before Season 2, but just right now, man, they are just messing up so many aspects of Black Ops 6, Warzone, and just Call of Duty in general, and people are leaving, and ultimately, that's what Activision cares about the most. So change might happen, but of course, all the devs are on vacation right now, so if anything's going to happen, or if any news is going to come out, it's probably going to be after the new year. So as always, I will keep you guys posted as we learn more, as more updates come out, and as more news becomes available. But for right now, that's it for this video here today. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments. If you don't happen to watch any more of my videos between now and Christmas, or now and the new year, Merry Christmas to all of you. Happy holidays, Happy New Year, happy everything to you. I love you guys. This year's been a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to a very prosperous and amazing 2025 ahead. But for right now, that's it for this video. Thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.